Are you an adult who likes to get dressed up in stupid shit because something happened to you as a child and you can't drag yourself away from your computer games in time to get yourself a girlfriend? Then cosplaypassions.com, that's for you. You know, you can find someone on this. What's your favourite costume to get dressed up in?
Priest. I like dating. I like Christian dating sites. They warm to me.
Get much luck in a priest outfit?
Enough.
What's your market?
Small boys.
Fair enough.
Small boys. I mainly hang around scout forums. So yeah, I wish I hadn't said that. But continue.
Well, you know, it's not just for guys. This cosplaypassions.com is for chicks as well. They can get on this. They're, you know, it's inclusive. It's the kind of chicks who want to turn up for a first date and find that the cockhead has lured them towards a themed restaurant orgy situation. Is wearing a fucking Yoda head or something. So
what would you wear? You put me in there as what?
Well, I don't go to costume parties because I'm a fucking grown adult.
Well, no, nobody does. But if you weren't a grown adult, if
clearly
you were
people do. That's what we're talking about. Oh, if it were to be, in fucking opposite land, I'd probably go as a murderer of some description.
Yeah,
I'd have a lot of luck.
I'd go as a civilian, as the landlord, saying, "Guys, your rent's due."
What's
see if I can squeeze some money out of the weirdo and the outfit.
You've never turned up to someone's door. You've had a lot of weird jobs. You never turned up to someone's door in a costume.
I used to drive for a stripper. That was one of my jobs.
Were you the bearded guy with the ghetto blaster?
No. Yeah, I was the dude with the ghetto blaster.
Menacingly outside. I was the dude don't fucking touch her.
I was the dude with the ghetto blaster. It came to me, this guy said, "Can you drive for a stripper?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck, of course I can drive." So then my job, after I thought I'd just drive them there, but then I had to go up and go, okay, no touching, no doing anything. And then I had to put the ghetto blaster down there, hit play, and I'd go, "You pump up the jam." And I go, "Ooh, guys, you ready? Are you ready?"
Oh, you did the fucking spooking.
Woo! And on they'd come, and I was basically there that if she got raped, that I could just identify which one did it.
Oh, you didn't have to fucking step in or anything.
Well,
no,
they
that's
said
bullshit. Would you get your phone out?
They said I didn't, but no. This is back before mobile phones.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So,
weren't expected to film that sort of folly.
No. I assumed if but we'd turn up to stupid bikie parties and cowboy parties, and I was just like a 20-year-old kid.
When I was 18, we ordered strippers. Not me personally, because I'm not a fucking savage, but some people would order strippers, and inevitably they'd crash their cars and ring up and say, "Oh, the strippers crashed their car. We're going to send a fatogram instead." Like, "Oh, are you? Well, we've already paid. We might as well." Yeah. And bad times ensued.
Apparently, if you get a fatogram and you squeeze it between two glass doors, it becomes a mammogram.
So, UFOs. It's not like I don't believe in UFOs and flying saucers and Martians and boogeymen and zombies and shit. You know, Yeti, Atlantis and the Sasquatch. But I do find it curious that these things only ever choose to appear to fucking lunatics. But that was then and this is now. So, you know, now with the internet, people from all walks of life and all locations, and by that I mean substance abusers looking through their caravan skylights to see shit flying through the sky, they post stuff on there that actually happens, and it's great. I mean, it's not all great. There are some people who are not into it, and someone will put up a photo of clearly an alien carrying a ray gun, and some cynical troll will say, "Oh, that's just a kid with a fairly large head on a foggy day walking across a field with his lunchbox on his way to school," or you know, that was just a bored farmer doing bloody donuts in his tractor. No, bullshit. Those circles, they're made by aliens. So, you know, my question is, what website, forum would you go to if you want everyone to know, and lots of people to know, that you're fucking mental?
Well, I guess I would go to eBay. Mm-hmm. And I often go there and sell my own poos.
How much do you get?
Well, no one buys them. I don't know where they're getting Chris Wainhouse poos from, but no one's buying them from me. I assume they're just sneaking them out of my toilet somehow. But
What's the going rate for a Chris Wainhouse poo?
Well, I try and sell them for about $10 each, but I haven't sold any as yet. I haven't even got bids on it.
You haven't shifted any units.
No, I haven't shifted any units. Mind you, my reserve is $9.50.
Ah.
So
What do you got on postage?
well, postage is it's got to be like temperature. It's so it's styrofoam.
Yes.
About $10 if it's in
So
Australia.
as much postage than the product is worth.
Well, you want it in top notch condition, surely.
People don't cope with that.
You don't want to get one of my old poos, that's for sure. It's you want it fresh. It's guaranteed fresh. It's zip sealed, vacuum bagged, put into a temperature controlled.
Good for you.
Yeah, a few warnings on there. If you don't if you're allergic to nuts, do not get one of my poos or corn or blood. If you're allergic to blood, don't buy one of my poos.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought that'd be hilarious. Now I just feel a bit creeped out by my own words. Walmart. It is we don't have it in Australia. It's in America. And if ever I go to Walmart, if I go to America, I'm gonna go to Walmart. I'm gonna buy a bikini and a beanie, just so I have something to wear to Walmart and fit in. It is just full of spoons. It's where the spoons go. There's a huge fight there. I don't know if you saw that.
Excellent.
What did you think about that? Jumped off a mobility scooter as if she didn't need it.
Well, it's quite fantastic, actually. Whenever I've just parked up my mobility scooter and jumped off and done some kung fu on a stranger in a shampoo aisle, yeah. One thing I will say, I've always covered up my arse crack. That was disgusting. Yeah. And controlled my children. The one with the fuzzy head, misbehaving, needed a good bloody slap.
I often do that, when I'm about to leave the house, I go to my girlfriend, I go, can you tape up my arse crack? I might get in a fight later. It's I don't want to look like a pig. as I'm jumping off my mobility scooter and going bullshit onto some total stranger who's pissed me off for some reason. I don't know. I don't know how you get pissed off.
The battery ran out on the mobility scooter by the look of things, and she just wanted to belt the fuck out of someone and get a lift home in a blue and white taxi.
Yeah. Well, I guess so. That's what they would do if the battery ran out. They would just probably wait there like a scarecrow until another mobility scooter went past, and they just launch out, beat shit out of them.
Why are you allowed to have a mobility scooter if you're mobile enough to fight?
I don't know.
Fucking brilliant.
She obviously got some windfall, maybe won lotto or something, and thought, you know what I'm going to do? Fuck this walking around like a Neanderthal bullshit.
Yeah, I'm going to ride my mobility scooter between my spa and my jetty with a jet ski on it.
Up and down the aisles, every aisle.
Excellent. Shampoo aisle.
Shampoo aisle.
Smashed a lot of shampoo, from what I could gather.
They wouldn't have known what it was. Those people didn't look like they'd ever had shampoo before.
What were they doing there?
Who knows? It's their weekend off. They've got a fully charged mobility scooter. They're just out there living life. The wind in their hair. The wind in their hair. Someone else's blood in their face. Like, off they go.
Bloody top day.
That child getting involved, it would have
made its mother proud.
Did you see everyone just sitting around on their mobile devices filming it?
Well, yeah.
No one's getting
Why
in.
would you intervene? It's quality footage to be.
Well,
taken.
it is awesome footage, but I don't know. Part of me would just go, okay, break it up, fatties. Get one of those bounty bars, those 2-piece bounty bars, and just throw them in different areas of the supermarket, and one fatty would run off this way.
Oh, they're not going for fun size.
She'd eat that and then run after the other one. No, they're not going for fun size.
One more question.
For 2 weeks.
When you've got your bikini and scarf combo,
Yep.
one ball either side out of the gusset, or 2 and 0?
The bikini would be a G-string and backwards.
Okay.
Balls right out the front. Balls right out the front.
Assume the string right up.
You know why? You know why balls out the front? Because I don't like talking to people when I'm shopping. I don't like it when people come up and talk to me.
Okay.
And it's a polite barrier between me. It's basically my way of saying I'm busy.
Is it called something? The G-string up the front? Is it called the mosquito or something? It's like African...
Well, it is now. I can never call it anything else. I I just can't wait till someone said, "Oh, I had this horrible mosquito last night." I go, "Oh, you disgusting bastard!" Yeah, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. One G-string up the front, your balls out the side. Yeah, who didn't have one of those last night? So, oh my god, mosquito. Have you heard that before? Or did you?
No, it's just now. But
Well,
I assume it looks like a mosquito.
complete
I
sense.
can't talk for everybody's balls, but if my balls were one side of something thin
No
up the
one will
front
talk
with-
for my balls, but
and
me.
I was walking around stinging people with it,
Yeah,
it's the mosquito.
it's a mosquito. So your dick would sit behind the G string.
Yeah.
I would need a capital G string, not one of those lowercase ones. Otherwise, it would look
Grow up.
a little bit rude. Oscar Pistorius, named after the Harry Potter spell for making his legs fall off, is about to get paroled in August. Now, the story itself's really horrible, unless you listen to the defence team, and then it's some type of love story where a beautiful model meets a 2.5-foot guy and sparks fly. Right, they didn't see everything eye to eye, but I think that was her fault for not stooping down to his level. Anyway, one night while defending her from his imagination, he accidentally shoots her 3 times through a locked, while she was hiding in a locked toilet door screaming. And, yeah, well, that's his story. The
story.
Yeah, the prosecution painted a completely different picture. But now he gets out. He was convicted of culpable homicide, which is how South Africans say brutal premeditated murder if you're a privileged white guy. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison, which is how South Africa say 10 months in prison if you're a privileged...
8. He's getting
8 months.
Yeah,
8
take it
months
easy,
if
man.
you're a privileged white guy.
Not an animal.
So he's about to come out. And what do you think about that? He's going to be on the streets. Are you safe?
Well,
Are we safe?
I take issue with your tone. I find it a little hurtful and cynical. I think it's bloody good news for disgruntled spouses the world over. Or, they weren't spouses, obviously. They were living in blasphemous sin. That's probably what started the whole thing. But, for couples who live together, this is bloody good news. I mean, you don't have to go through the painful and messy divorce bullshit that can drag on and feed the middlemen for years. It can destroy lives. All you got to do is fucking shoot someone in the face, and then a mere 8 months later, just 8 months later, you'll walk out of, of jail.
I could do that. He's still going to be under home arrest at his
What's that?
uncle's luxurious mansion. And
Ankle bracelet?
Yeah, ankle bracelet, a holiday
Sort of.
stop off at his holiday
Your
cell
wrist.
in the Hamptons. I don't mind him coming out of prison so long as he surrenders his arms. I think, because then there'd be nothing left of him. It'd just be this bottom, dick, and head sitting there, and he's not going to hurt anyone.